up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. So, with the Eastern Conference all wrapped up and locked in, and the matchups are all set. I'm going to be going through my picks and important factors and that kind of thing. But before I get into that, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're not. And also, we got a vid coming. Will's got another 1v1 that's going to be posted soon. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a banger. Anyway, let's hop into this. First, we got the Bucks and the Magic. This is an easy choice. I got the Bucks in 4. Mainly because the Magic. I mean, it's the Magic. Come on, y'all. Especially since they have Aaron Gordon, Jonathan Isaac, and Evan Fournier missing. Yeah, it's Bucks easily. I will say for the Bucks though, it's important that Wesley Matthews, DiVincenzo, and George Hill play well. Also, it's important that Giannis doesn't keep getting suspended for headbutting people. But yeah, it's the Bucks in 4 easily. The Magic are just, they're not good. They're not good. Next, we got the Raptors and the Nets. This is an interesting one. I have the Raptors in 4 though, because the Nets are just so depleted. I mean, y'all see all the players that are missing. It's honestly upsetting, really, because the Nets were a good team, but they just aren't it in the bubble because they have a ton of players that opted out into going to Orlando. And so the Raptors with Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, I got the Raptors in 4. Also, if off the bench, OG Anunoby and Serge Ibaka, if they can play well off the bench, it's game over. So the first 2 matchups with the Bucks, Raptors, Magic, Nets, I think those are going to be pretty easy series for the Bucks and Raptors. I think they're going to take care of them pretty easily. I honestly can't see the Magic or the Nets taking a single game from either of those teams. So yeah. We got the Celtics and the 76ers. Now things start to get a little interesting because with Ben Simmons, as y'all know, had that knee injury. It's really important for the Sixers that Ben Simmons gets healthy, at least fast enough to play some of the series. I think it's going to be a 6 or 7 game series either way. And I think even without Ben Simmons, the Sixers have a pretty good chance of beating the Celtics. But the Celtics, with basically no injuries that I know of to any of their main guys, plus they have Taco Fall. I mean, come on. It's a dub. But with Ben Simmons out, Shake Milton is going to be starting in his place, I believe. So if Shake Milton can step up, obviously he's no Ben Simmons, but it's honestly going to be all on Joel Embiid. I mean, if Tobias Harris can do his thing, that'd be cool. But the pressure's on Joel Embiid to get this done until Simmons gets back and healthy. The big question mark for whether the Sixers can beat the Celtics lays on Ben Simmons. He's a vital part of their lineup. But even without Ben Simmons, I don't really know which team to pick to win the series. All I know is it's going to go to 6 or 7 games. That's my prediction. It's kind of hard for me to choose which team is going to win. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight one. And then finally, we've got the Heat versus the Pacers. I've got the Heat in 7 games. With Sabonis out, the Pacers are really going to have to rely on Victor Oladipo. They're going to have to rely on guys like TJ Warren to step up. But the Heat, I mean, they're just such a deep team. You got their starters. You got Duncan Robinson, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. And then off the bench, you've got Tyler Hero. They're just an insanely deep team. And honestly, now talking about it, I may want to change that to 5 or 6 games for the Heat. Unless Victor Oladipo can just go back to old Oladipo, before he got injured, and just dominate. Honestly, I don't see the Pacers even taking the Heat to 7. I see this as a 5 or 6 game series for the Heat. And yeah, I got the Heat taking this one. There's a lot, obviously, with the whole Orlando situation. There's a lot of players missing. So those are going to be huge factors. To wrap, I got the Bucks in 4, the Raptors in 4 over the Nets, Celtics, Sixers. I can't really decide, and I got the Heat over the Pacers. I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure. There's going to be some good series, some good games. It's going to be interesting to see which guys step up. Now, I wanted to talk about the bubble All-NBA team and the bubble MVP, since the NBA just announced that they're going to be giving out those awards. For the All-NBA bubble team, Dame has been ridiculous. If y'all just saw, he dropped 112 points in 2 games. He dropped 51 one night, 61 the next. The dude's just been insane this whole time. He's been ridiculous. Next, obviously, Devin Booker. The Suns have been 7-0. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw the Suns going 7-0. Much less fighting for a playoff spot. Nobody saw that coming, but Devin Booker's just been killing it. He's been insane. And so is DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton's been doing his thing. He's been amazing. Next, I got to go with obviously T.J. Warren's got to be in there somewhere. I've got Jimmy Butler in there. He's been playing very well. And then I've got Joel Embiid. Yeah, all 5 of those guys. They've been nuts. It's been nuts. But specifically Devin Booker. I got him as bubble MVP. Devin Booker's just been insane. It's crazy that he's led this Sun team to 7-0. It's just ridiculous. Never would have saw that coming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll do a part 2 to this video whenever the Western Conference gets locked up. Let me know in the comments who y'all want in the play-in for the Western Conference. I personally want the Blazers and the Suns. But I mean, let me know. Comment down below who y'all want. I think everyone, pretty much at this point, besides Grizzlies and Spurs fans, wants the Blazers and the Suns in the play-in. I'm pretty sure. Everyone I've talked to wants the Blazers and the Suns in there. And I think that's how it's going to work out, as long as the Suns can win this 8th game against the Mavericks, which is going to be a very tough one. They've beaten the Mavericks earlier, though. I think that was like their 3rd win, I believe. Something like that. So they've done it before. It can be done. And I think they can do it again. I think they are going to do it again. If not, they're eliminated. So the Suns need to win that game. That's going to be a very intense game. Maybe. Who knows what the Mavericks are going to do. They may rest, guys like Porzingis and Luka, maybe. Since their spot is pretty much locked. It's not really a high-pressure game for them. So who knows what they do. Hopefully for the Suns, they do rest those big guys for the playoffs. That way the Suns can get into the play-in. But if not, it's going to be a tough game. But the Suns have beaten them at full health before. So I think it can happen again. But yeah, part 2 coming here in a few days, I guess. After the West is decided. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.